Showmatch review. I want to be looking through our first Showmatch and kind of explain our thought process, and to be able to talk about what is basically happening, what we're thinking, why we're doing certain things, and also to give input on what I think about what the other teams are doing, like improvement, great stuff, getting different ideas of improvement basically. When we get into the map here, what we're talking about is like a little bit of awkward positions. What we talked about and what we ended up going for was Academy. The reason why we went for Academy is because we see like there is the Legendary Armor Mage Bug. So we thought, okay, we'll try to find the big book, get the red book, which can give us level 5 and Academy, and then kind of just run this side of the lobby. Then we'll have full control. To see two teams dropping kind of early on top side is a very safe drop. I think you don't really gain anything by dropping like this. You're kind of not playing for anything, which I'm not personally a fan of. I think you should always try to go for some objective to try to get in. Like, for example, I'll go back a bit when I get the map up. So what I think is really good on this map that you want to be playing for is, one, there is blue armor in Iron Acres, so somebody's playing for that. You can also get armor in Machine, which is really good. Scavenger is specifically good because of equipment getting buffed, so you can get equipment really fast here. You have levels in Academy, Legendary Armor here, or position yourself to catch the train. Those are like very good things I see on the map to try to play for. Now you can also position yourself to third party or stack up to contest certain of these areas, but at least from Shards of Fate drop, I'm not a fan of. So here we do end up getting contested. You see me walking up like in a kind of scary position, but I'm very confident because I see they're all level 1 and I'm just there to steal their XP. So I'm playing at a distance where I know I'm safe, and I'm trying to steal as much XP as possible. You see us, we get level 3, my teammates get level 3 and 4, and then we start looking for them because we took so much XP from them. And this is the importance of where you drop on map. Now, what was really sad about this was that they actually managed to get the red book, and we didn't realize that in the start. We thought they just ran off because like level advantage, they didn't really have much, but they actually managed to get the red book. So right now we are kind of at a disadvantage because we don't get the objective that we wanted from the Academy, or the stacks I mean. So what they're probably going to be doing, which is smart from them, is trying to play for getting the level 4, use the book, get level 5, and then third party or like come back and try to fight us with level advantage. Because level 5 is really important basically when you get your ultimate. Aiden also really smart. He knows that we haven't started the vault yet, so he uses a robber raccoon to steal our vaults. So we lost all our objectives basically. It was like a really unlucky bad start for us. One team got a red book, another team comes to steal our vault, so we have literally nothing. We don't have powers, we don't have level advantage we wanted, we didn't get any like armor advantage. See Bomba Squad versus CHR. Just looking for catches here. Now, Bomb has like a slight advantage. Aiden was only level 2, but you see like, I think the problem is that Pink team is too afraid. They should notice that there's only 2 members on the enemy team coming in and try to poke more. But their first reaction is just running. Even though the only information I have is that there is like members missing. And I think that's a problem with a lot of EU teams at the moment, is that they're afraid of names. They see the names of the enemies are like, guys, we can't win this. But people need to look more for the objective setup for what is their advantage or disadvantage in the situation. That's a big nade. Instantly follow. That's what you need. Like you play slow, you look for your moments, or like depending on your comp, and when you get the opening, you instantly blow up on that opening. And that was just really well played by Orange team, instantly capitalizing on the advantage that they got there. I see also in the kill feed, Bomba got a member of VV. So they met up with another team. Yeah, I see them fighting at the bottom right. Instantly the fight is over. So like Bomba Squad now has like two. They actually have 3 legendary armor, which is really good for them. They have 3 legendary armor, and they have level advantage. So they're probably like the strongest team in the lobby at the moment. And here we see, as I talked about earlier, we were at the level disadvantage. Teldo managed to get level 5 because we funneled all the blue books onto him. But the problem was that since everybody else of us is 4, it's easy for FF to just jump us. So they played smart. They have the level advantage, they jumped us, and then they get the kill. So FF play really smart. They know they have the level advantage. They know that we lost the red book. So then they're just trying to get that advantage, fighting a team that doesn't have much, aka us at that moment. We do manage to get Teldo out at least, so we can get the rest, and then play around. Aiden actually died to World. I wonder what happened to Aiden. Interesting. So right now, Night 1 boss has started. Green team here is in a good position to play for Night 1 boss. They have their comp is really good at just stand your ground and look for catches. And Kobayashi, it is nighttime, so you cannot hide in here. Bomba is fighting on multiple angles at the moment. Nice did get a kill. Trying to split on multiple angles. Oh, just got a whisper. Actually did not get it. And green team just split up too much. Level advantage is a lot higher. This is the thing, when you have level 5, you have orange armor, you are just a lot stronger than your enemy. So they take a really good fight. Here again, this is what you usually see, like contention around the different Night 1 bosses. I think, oh, that's a huge dunk by Snow. Very good flank. Get engaged. They follow up on it. This power, I think, is like fine overall. It's only good on like certain hunters. For this team, like red team, this power is really good on KP. Because if you have the level 3 dunk on KP, it makes it so you deal more damage the higher you are in the air when you activate the dunk. And the wings he got there makes it so when he glides upwards. So that means that KP can always look for potential like slam engages from the sky when he gets that. We are now fighting in the top right and also like getting revives, people looking in the heart. So they're gonna skip over to that. We are still in a weaker position, but we managed to get creeps. So now since it's day 2, we can get level 5. So now we equalized our position. FF is no longer in the super lead. They do have good powers. Some of them don't have powers, but all of us have managed to get powers. So now we actually have an advantage on FF because they haven't used enough time to get power. So we have gotten back into the game, we've gotten levels, powers, and looking for a fight. So we actually managed to survive their engage. Armor Soul has also spawned on us, so we're just playing for getting a soul, trying to get armor, and then playing position on the top right, because we know the zone is coming towards us. We also have a prophecy pot, which means that we check the next zone. So we have the bonfire vision, we're playing for the soul. We know a team is coming to us, but we're playing it slow and accordingly. Bomba here also in a very, very strong spot. Bomba is probably the strongest team in the lobby at the moment. We see FF starting a fight with CHR in the kill feed. Don't know where though. So you see we got the soul recalling. Then Ori calls for that he spots FF back on the left side again. And now we are looking for the fight. Because we know that we have gotten back into the game, we have powers. I'm playing space for Ori. But now this is like a position where we can actually take the fight. We don't have level 6, but we're still very confident with the soul and with the powers that we have. So since we have bonfire, we're also just playing with the bonfire, chonker setup. We're just looking for a position. They engage onto us. I was looking for some creepsters to get level 6, but like my teammates just obliterate them on the side and I didn't really have to do anything. So that was 3 very quick pickups, and this is the good space for us to play with Oath and Bishop in like not super tight, but like medium-sized open areas, but with walls are super good for our composition. So we're just playing with our walls, we're playing with the space that we can create, and it's really easy to kind of get onto the enemy. On the other side of the map, we see orange on green here. Green also actually the winners of the first show match that was played. We were sadly not in that one. They're mixing a team between each show match. And now instantly the third party. Brown, there's like 3 teams here now. Pink is in the best position. They can now play third party because of orange engaging onto brown. And that's the thing, like you need, when you're engaging onto somebody, you need to have information about where other people are. Because the problem by engaging in that fight is that you don't have information if other people are nearby. And then Pink gets the perfect third party. And it's just really easy for them to win the fight. Really good engage. Trying to stop the res. Oh, instantly get dunked. Information is super crucial. So now Pink, Orange on even position, I would say. It's all about execution. Felix engage is really good. And then the Celeste is out of position and doesn't have ult. So here Pink with the not the best position, and then they just get caught off because of lack of abilities. Now when we managed to find somebody on side, I think we were chasing FF at this point, and then we hear a third party, or like we hear a fight, so we third party them. And there's the thing. Third party again. We hear a fight, we instantly go looking because third party is just so strong. Now it's a lot more happening on the map. Brown team is back in the fight. Green got found. Oh, the 3 kill actually on Brown. But then we're here to third party, so we're playing it slow, just looking for the catches. Our team comp is really good at outranging the enemy and looking for catches. Here we saw 2 isolated members, so we jump onto the revive beacon to try to get a catch. We get the gunner at least. I mean Hudson, new name, gotta remember. So there's so much fighting happening all around the map, and just one team dead. When there's this many teams alive, you need to play for position, either where you can hold an enemy or scout around to look for third parties. Ooh, almost got a stun in there. Last member. How long can he survive? Yeah, and then again, jumping into another team, and this is about the chasing. Being the team that chases somebody else is also really good. Because often the team that you're chasing is the one that has to run into other people, they're face checking for you. You're just following into a team that is then running and either getting caught or then trying to do something else. Oh, this is a great tree. Oh my god. That's so funny. So you see everybody's being trees because of the storm shift. The storm shift is that when you stand still, you become a tree. This creates a lot of fun things. Now Red in a really good position to just follow the circle and look for catches. And then Bomba here's the fight, so they look for the third party. Ooh, his ult is a little bit early, but then pulls him back. And then Pink splits up, so Bomba gets to just catch up and pick up 2 kills for free. So now you see the next circle. We knew, I think this is the main thing. We knew that the circle were moving here. So you can see us in the middle here. We set up here because we have a bonfire, and now we know that we can ledge guard, basically, because people have to fly over if they want to come to us. So we have watching this side from Abyss, this side from Abyss, and this side from Abyss. So we're just holding all angles, because we have 2 dunks, Oath and KP, me can dunk, and a Bishop to peel, Myth to peel. So we're holding an island inside circle, and trying to just get anybody coming around us. That's like the main idea. Thank you so much, Zach, man at Twitch, for the follow. And yes, I'm watching the Showmatch from yesterday, Salamilan. I'm watching from yesterday. Talking and reviewing about it. So here we see we got a kill because somebody came flying past us. Now see the other teams need to play into the circle, trying to get their position. It's all about like where can they hold the best angle. Yeah, Bomba is just trying to get the finish onto the last one here. Nice is really strong, so he's not really afraid of chasing. Red is in a very awkward, or actually it's orange. Orange, I think, is in a really awkward position. Because everybody that now needs to move in needs to slowly push into other teams. Because again, the circle is going to become smaller and smaller. So orange is now stuck between red team and our team, kinda. So if orange gets jumped, that means they have to jump to us. Or they have to take the fight. They can't take an isolated fight. But if we hear that, we can also third party them. But even if we hear the fight, we probably won't go for it. Because we want to hold this great ground. I think this is like a really good position. I think Orange might have like the best position if they had better hunters for it. But they don't really have hunters to ledge guard or hold teams. You saw that Orange, they had the Felix. The Felix can't really hold much. You see here, we're just like killing everybody coming past us. So they're like struggling with holding ground. I think we have a lot better hunters to hold ground, basically. Now we see the bonfire of Bomba in the bottom right, so we know they're there. We know there's one team on top left. And then we hear the nuke. So we know that there's two teams on the left side. We know there's one team to our bottom right. And then there's one team we don't know where they are. So this information we're using to plan out how we're holding and looking for positions. Now we spot that Bomba is on our left. We know there's one more team, so just holding ground and staying calm. You see, they're just trying to... Everybody's just holding ground. In this position, you don't really want to be starting fights. The reason why is because the circle... Oh, they found the tree. Ooh. Lance is in trouble. It's very good jukes actually by Lance. Like he's juking really well. But then he comes into us. And we're just ledge guarding. But yeah, so now we know 4 teams. We know the positions of all the teams. So what I am talking about right now, I'll see if they open the map again or get like a better overview, and I'll explain like what we talked about the plan in this position. Yeah, they actually go over to us. So what is really interesting here is that because of the island we have, even if somebody jumps us, we have a backup plan. Say if red engages on orange, we know there's 2 teams on the left. If they come here, we will just switch spots. If they come up here, we can hold them and push them into red team. This is an hold angle, this is a switch angle, and this is a switch angle. That means, what I mean by switch angle is that if we get full engaged by a team, that means we switch spots with them. If orange full engages on us, we can hold them, but our goal is to switch spots with them. If Bomba Squad full engages on, our goal is to switch spots with them. We don't want to take a fight. Because in this position, if we get engaged on, then it's easy for the other teams to come a third party because everybody's close to each other. When is the game released, by the way? There's an official information about 2025. That's the only information we have. Open beta is later this year and the game will release in 2025. So now it's all about trying not to be the team to engage onto something. This is a good nuke by Bomba to just get rid of our bonfire. So they take away our healing resources. We still have some, but like the passive health and mana regen from the bonfire is really good. So it's a good nuke to kind of just take away some of the stuff we have. And that's the idea of the late game. You want to kind of chip a little bit away from the enemy to try to be able to get small leads or force them and teams to go on to each other. So the goal for us is to see if we can force teams to go in onto each other, but we don't really have the space to force anybody. So we're just playing on zone control, basically. That's a good nade from Orange. They look for the fight. I do not like looking for engages here. They do actually get a knock here. They get 2 knocks, but they get so much on the comeback there. I think this is very risky. This is the problem. Like, engaging into fights in the late game is very unnecessary. When you listen to this, then people might just want to look to third party. We hear the fight going on, but we want to just ledge guard because we have better zone position. Bomba has less of a circle spot than us. And now they're coming into us. We're ledge guarding. We hold the control. He has the ult out. And this is the problem. Like, you're just jumping into all enemies. And now it's a 3-way standoff. The goal of a 3-way standoff is not being the first team to engage. You can win when you are the first team to engage, but you want to do everything you can to not be it, because of the advantage you give to the third team that can come a third party afterwards. So our call, we're planning multiple ideas here. So I'll see when they zoom out, I'll explain what we're talking about here. Okay, so when you look at the circle, we know it's going up here. There's 2 things we're looking at. 1, if Bomba Squad comes onto us, we are going for the rings up here. We're just following up. We can play with the rings. If Bomba Squad goes here, we follow them. This is the 2 angles we have. We do not want to fight. So we're just playing in a position where we can either play into the rings, because then we can hold the high ground on the backside of the circle, or we will play behind and then push the team into the other one. Those are the 2 plays we have at the moment. So now we see Bomba Squad setting out the bonfire. They're just doing that to get vision, so trying to get the control. Now I see the jump pad. My team is calling on the right side, but I'm saying now we follow. This is where we follow. The circle is coming in, and now we can push Bomba Squad into red team. That is the idea. So they're fighting, they're getting poked. And there we come in to try to push them. Now our goal is always to just be behind. We don't want to end up in the middle of the fight. We get the finish on Nice side in the corner there. Teldo gets the finish on Treadsy. And now just playing slow together. Get a hook here. Go for the dunk. Adam sadly gets hooked there, but we're trying to play together. He manages to get out and we're just playing together. Slow, holding together. We hear they're fighting. We hear the nuke go off. And then we're instantly going back up. He managed to go down. We're setting up chunkers, playing on control. Now playing on 2 side, playing poke. I go in too early. I get baited by my own chunker and try to follow up on it, so I instantly go down. Then Adam tries to go for the revive. They're all pretty low. The chunker setup is like stunning them multiple times. You see the value of setting up. Chunkers not instantly going into fight, but actually taking time to set up. And the third party gave us the win in the show match. It was a really fun game. I hope you guys enjoyed that at least. Hope it's some insightful knowledge. I think this is like a lot of interesting things you can try to learn to, if somebody's interesting to get into the competitive scene themselves, and hope it inspires other people to try to get better at the game, as I'm very competitive and want a lot of people to enjoy and be competitive.